Hello YouTube, this is Adam Noyes from Chopper Pilot 5. And, well, yesterday, one of my friends posted a Blu-Ray Heisei Gamera Trilogy review of the Blu-Ray discs. He's a great friend, Zazubaar, he's totally awesome. And normally I wouldn't do a review like this. This is going to be a video response to it. But, I just found it interesting. I really loved his reviews. In fact, I love all of his reviews, but there was just certain things that he said in his review that I didn't agree with, and so I felt like I'd just sort of send my own opinion in there, considering the fact that he said, he mentioned me repeatedly in the video, which I'm not complaining with. Damn right, you better mention me more. This isn't something I'm going to do often, don't worry. I'm not going to become a hater, because then I'd become a major hypocrite, and that is exactly what I don't want. So I am going to put my opinions in and review the Blu-ray box set for all three Gamera Heisei films. Unfortunately, I do not have the box anymore. For some reason, Zazubaar had an easy time getting his Blu-rays in and out. I did not. I had to tear the box apart in order to get to the Blu-ray sets themselves, which really pissed me off because it was a great box, had a great cover, had some great images on the back, had great coloration, and it was just all around kick-ass cover. But unfortunately, I could not keep it. So I'm going to jump right into the first disc in the Blu-ray set, which is this one here, which includes Gamera Garden of the Universe, which I'm going to call Gamera 1 just to keep time short, and Gamera 2 Attack of Legion, which I'm just going to call Gamera 2, self-explanatory. Now, by looking at the cover, I absolutely loved it. It has an awesome double feature thing on it. I love the Blu-ray design of this. I love the Blu-ray design of the box. I mean, on the DVDs, they look almost overused or like larger than what they normally should. I love these. They're compact and don't look like they'll break easily. I love this cover. You have a great picture of, yes, this is indeed a picture from the Garden of the Universe suit. And I know that for a fact because I know what shot they used on it. And it looks actually pretty good. It's my least favorite suit out of the series, but it's also my least favorite film out of the series. And that's not by much. It's a kick-ass shot. I really love how there's flames in front of them and there's destroyed buildings in the background. There's a quote here. There's two quotes here. One says, Gamera finally has a film to rival Godzilla from popcornpictures.co.uk. Leave it to the British, they know everything. And then Roger Ebert gave this movie a 3 out of 4, which I do agree with. I would give it 3.5 out of 4 stars, but that's for a later date. Which I just find it funny that Roger Ebert likes this movie, but doesn't like the original Gojira. The fuck's wrong with him? Anyways, it's pretty cool. I like how, I don't really like the font. I'll agree with Zazubaar on that part. I do not like the font. Gamera written in blood, I mean, I understand why they did it, but I just didn't like that. It should have had, like, it should have looked more epic like on the next disc that we're talking about, but we're talking about this one. I don't like the font. It looks way too much like the Mystery Science Theater episode font. In fact, I think it is that font, and I don't like that. But, you know, other than that, it's interesting. It's a little bit blurry in the background, but I sort of like that. It sort of gives more focus on, you know, our main hero Gamera. I did like that. And so, on to the middle. Nothing really special in the middle, other than the Blu-ray disc itself. And Zazubaar said that it looks like Gamera destroying Tokyo Tower. It is not. It's him busting into the baseball stadium from the first Gamera movie, from Gamera 1. I didn't really mind the Star Wars sort of thing that he put it. I didn't really care for the coloring. It was a little blurry, a little too blurry for my liking, but what the heck, you know, I thought it was still pretty good. It's just a Blu-ray cover. What else can you really expect from a Blu-ray cover? There wasn't really anything I complained about. Experience the heroism of the Guardian of the Universe Gamera, which is totally awesome. This back is so awesome. We have some great pictures of Gauss, Legion, and then get the Gamera 2 suit in the middle. I love that sort of layout, and how they're facing different directions. I love that. The font is really small in the back, smaller than normal, but what the hell. It's alright. This award-winning, big-budget reboot to the classic 1960s Gamera franchise brings the giant turtle monster back to life in gorgeous, high-definition, double-feature presentation. I brought that up because I would like to complain about this Blu-ray's quality. This has DVD quality, and this is because it is a doubles feature. Instead of releasing it on only one disc, I would have released it on 2 discs. And that way we would have gotten more quality out of what we got. But, you know, it wasn't that bad. I wasn't, like, so distracted by it. I've seen far worse for Blu-ray. I wasn't really complaining about it. It's just a minor flaw. The definitions, or, like, sort of like the info of Gamera, are really tiny, but they're short and to the point, just to give you a sort of feel at what's going on for each one. There was no special features on this, which is a bit of a letdown. The main menu on this sucks. It's just footage from the very first Gamera movie, from the opening credits of the first Gamera movie, and it's really lame. But, you know, the subtitles were great. I hate the dubbing, fucking hate the dubbing, but the subtitles were dead on. In fact, some of the best subtitles I've seen for a movie of this kind. Yeah, this is definitely a good Blu-ray. Now on to the piece en resistance, which is this thing for Gamera 3, Revenge of Iris, which I'm just going to call Gamera 3 to save some time. Now, just look at that. That's fucking epic. Zazubaar agrees with me that this is pretty frickin' epic, but he had some stuff to complain, and that was the background, and that he thought everything else felt cropped in. I like that. This looks like a genuine kick-ass movie poster. If I saw this at, like, a local theater, and I saw this as the poster, I'd go see this movie. Iris looks BA. Gamera looks amazing. This is by far my favorite suit in the Gamera series. Zazubaar thinks it's too spiky and too bulky. I think it's perfect. This is what I want a Gamera to look like. It has some great fire in the background. It just makes the entire cover look epic. And then Gamera, they definitely fixed the fonting on this one. It's totally awesome. The quote here on the top of it says, there's a quote there on the top of it. It says, the finest Godzilla movie made since the original the finest giant monster movie made since the original Godzilla, from StopTokyo.com. Love that website. And I agree. I really had a hard time, actually, choosing which one I liked better. Gamera 3 or the original Gojira. Of course, the original Gojira won, but I fucking love this movie. This movie is, in my opinion, equally as awesome, but that's for a later date. So yeah, that's the front. Into the middle. Now this disc is totally BA. I mean, just look at that. Gamera looks totally beastly, which is exactly what I wanted. You see, like, the rage in his eyes. You see the tusk. Not really a whole lot to say other than that it's just totally awesome. Now on the back it says the final installment of the epic Gamera trilogy. That is no understatement. Basically the same info as on the last one. We have a great shot of Gamera and Iris in the background. I really like it. Zazubaar said that they should have been facing each other, but we had that on the front, so I didn't feel like they needed to do that on the back. It was a great feel of Gamera here, and looking absolutely intense, and Iris flying in the background. Let me just show you that one more time. It looks pretty epic. Bonus materials, deleted scenes, Gamera test and special effects footage, on location, creating the monster, blah 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 blah. There is over 3 hours of special features in this disc, and it has the special features from this movie added onto this one, and it's some great stuff. The only issue is the subtitles. The subtitles are like 30 seconds off. As soon as the Japanese person says their line, it happens 30 seconds after they said the line. It is distracting and it is pointless. But luckily, I know Japanese enough, or understand it enough, I can't speak it for shit, understand it enough that I knew what they were saying, or roughly what they were saying. And the same can be said sort of with the movie. The movie subtitles are more on time. It's just suddenly all of a sudden they'll just stop. And it's really distracting. I hate the dubbing, so I'm not going to watch the dubbing. So I did. I just watched it with subtitles, and the stuff that weren't there I sort of understood and got, and I was really happy with it. So that is really the only flaw with this disc, and it's a pretty noticeable flaw. And that is the subtitles, and that's just about it. So this is just a quickie. I wasn't gonna do much of anything, but here's both discs next to each other. Totally epic. So yeah, I give this set a 3.5 out of 4 stars. It wasn't perfect, but mainly because of the subtitle issue. But you know what? I was still so happy that the fact that I have these movies on Blu-ray that I found myself not really caring. This is Adam Noyes. Stay tuned for more chats with Zazubaar and I, maybe some other people down the line, and make sure to keep an eye out for Lake of Death. Right now, we're not going to be filming this weekend because I'm extremely tired and I want to sleep, but we will be filming next weekend, and it's going to be awesome. We are almost done main shooting. We just have to shoot the action sequences and a couple more dialogue scenes, but it's going great. So thank you, YouTube. Subscribe, hit the like button, favorite it, have a comment on there because I love debates. As you can see, I mean, I'm wearing a Confederate cap and a Mitt Romney pin. So, you know, just go ahead, leave a comment. Sayonara.